whatever is necessary to see that this problem is brought before the United Nations.
Have you had any commitments from any nations in Africa to support you in this move?
I would rather not say at this time. But one thing I found in my travels, all of them look upon us as their long-lost brother.
You realize the implication is that you have had such commitments when you say...
This is your interpretation of what I said.
Yo, what's good with y'all, MD? Revealing approved information now. It's Sunday. Oh yeah, man, real quick. Everybody, yeah, man, yo, last episode, yeah, I was hella sleepy for real, so I was calling it episode 13. But this is episode 13. You feel what I'm saying? So, shout out to everybody, man. You know, this will most likely be dropped as soon as I get back to the crib. You know, maybe around 3. 2 or 3, something like that, man. You know, I hope everybody good, man. You know, what up, my man Mike? How you feeling, bro? Hey, man, I've been fucking in the studio a little bit, mixing up. You know how we get down. You know, everything else, man, we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna get into a little bit of boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Some stupid motherfucker said Paul Pierce is the best offensive Celtic he has ever seen. Yeah, man. Obviously, he hasn't seen Larry Bird, who, you know what I mean. But it is what it is, man. You know, that's just fuckery, man. You know what I mean? The truth nice, though, but realistically, I would take KG over Paul Pierce. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. But yesterday's games consist of the Pelicans versus the Nets. The Pelicans had 138. The Nets had 128. The Pelicans got that dub. The Clippers versus the Sixers. The Sixers was home. The Clippers had 98. They fell short to the Sixers that had 112. The Bucks versus the Magics. The Bucks had 111. The Magics only had 104. The Wizards versus the Bulls. I watched the beginning of that game, you know, and then I continued doing what I had to do. The Wizards had 101 and the Bulls had 90. The Spurs versus the Warriors. The Spurs had 105. The Warriors had 122. I was gonna watch that game, but I felt like that shit was pointless because I already knew basically what the outcome was gonna be. You have the Lakers versus the Mavericks. The Mavericks was home and they came out on top 130 to 123. You got the Nuggets versus the Suns, and the Nuggets had 123 and the Suns had 113. I mean, so not bad. And then you had other things that happened today. What's going down in the NBA? You got the Raptors versus the Hornets. The Raptors is number 1 in the East right now. I kept on trying to tell people, yeah, cool, Celtics, yeah, they nice. I know. I mean, well, they really haven't been in a drought for real because they've been in the playoffs or whatever. But a lot of niggas don't give the Raptors credit to what credit is due. Like, I'm a LeBron fan, I'm a Cavalier fan, but realistically, you got to give credit what credit is due. The Raptors, they nice, man. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Anyway, the Raptors versus the Hornets. The Hornets are home. I got my money on the Raptors. You got my team. We in the Garden tonight. Yeah, man. You feel what I'm saying? Not in New York though. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna kill the Celtics, man. We killing them, man. I'm telling you, Brian getting the triple. I hope Kyrie play. It's a wrap. I've been waiting for this game for a minute. We got this dub. It's a wrap. But anyway, man, we versed them at 3:30. Of course, I'm rocking with us, man. Then you got the Pistons versus the Hawks. I got my money on the Pistons. You got the Knicks versus the Pacers. The Pacers is a hot ass team right now. I got my money on the Pacers. The Kings versus the Timberwolves. I got my money on the Timberwolves. The Mavericks versus the Rockets. I got my money on the Rockets. I watched them play earlier in the season. Not like earlier, but like last month, a couple weeks ago, something like that. And man, and then you got the Grizzlies versus the Thunder. In my opinion, I got the Thunder getting that dub, definitely. Then you got the Jazz versus the Trailblazers. The Jazz is the hot team. Everybody talk about them. Shout out to Hood that we got from the Jazz. You know what I mean? But of course, I think Damian Leonard gonna get busy, man. You know what I mean? So let's read off the Eastern standings real quick, you know, before we get into our victory over the Hawks a couple days ago. So the Raptors are sitting number 1, the Celtics are number 2, we're number 3, the Wizards are number 4, the Bucks are number 5, the Pacers are number 6, the Heat are number 7, and the Sixers have the 8th spot right now, and I don't really think nobody gonna touch that spot, but it is what it is. The Warriors are number 1 again, the Rockets are number 2, the Spurs are number 3, the Timberwolves are number 4, the Trailblazers number 5, you got the Thunder at number 6, the Nuggets at number 7, and the Pelicans at number 8. So, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people say the East is weak, cool, you know, it is what it is. And no, that's the only thing I disagree with Cruz Broussard real quick on that. It don't take away from LeBron's skill set. If we gonna sit up there and crown the East for being weak, how are we gonna keep crowning the West for beating LeBron's teams then? Or for beating teams that come out of the West? That don't make sense. That's the only thing I disagree with a lot of people who say that. If the East is so weak, we cannot crown Tim Duncan a 5-time champion, because if the East is so weak and you know that the West is going to annihilate them, you cannot count none of them. You can't count none of that success, because they have to be the East teams to have that championship success. So you can't count that. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Like real talk, man. Niggas don't even think about that type. But anyway, man. Flashback, man. Recap about our win over the Hawks, man. You know what I mean? Jetty, first start. I hope he starts more. I believe in his shot. We're going to see what Lou do. This is Jetty on the win. Let's go. Revealing approved information now.
I told you when I was talking about me, after the rebounds, I like to push the ball. And if somebody in front of me, I like to pass to him. And because, like, as I told you, like, we're a great team, and when we run, we're unstoppable, and we have to run. And with the new guys, as I said, we'll be perfect.
That was almost breakneck speed, though, a few times. Is that the way you run all the time?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is. It is. That's how I like to play, fast. And I'm really enjoying when I'm playing with this, especially with the Jeff, when we play together. No, I'm really enjoying with everybody here, and I'm really happy.
Hey, were you guys conscious and thinking about your new teammates? And I'm not saying putting on a show for them, but were you energized as a group because of them?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so first of all, was concerned on this game. We had to win this game, and to show the guys how we play and how we want to play. And we know that they were playing the same in the same type in their teams, previous teams. So I think they will fit perfect. They're great players, and we will be in a good way.
What'd you think of your one-on-one partner, Kyle Korver, the way he shot it tonight?
Oh, Kyle was on fire today. Oh, my God. Kyle, I mean, he just don't like open shots. I think he loves, like, when somebody contests him. And that's when we play one-on-one, that's when I'm getting a lot mad, because I always contest and he make the shots, and then I'm getting mad. I was like, I'm not contesting shots anymore. I mean, if you're going to make like that, because, like, whenever I play defense on him and whenever I contest, he's going to make it. So, I mean, no, Kyle's a great shooter, and I'm glad that he's actually diamond this team, and he's my teammate, and I have a lot of things to learn from him.
How does the coaching staff react when you make a mistake? Like, did you feel like you have enough leeway to make a mistake and feel comfortable about staying in the game?
They're supporting me all the time. I mean, even if I make the mistakes, I will go in and, like, coach, that's my bad. I mean, I'm sorry. And he will be like, hey, don't worry about it. Just play your game. Do what you do. Because, I mean, this is a game of mistakes, you know. So I'm going to make mistakes, but, of course, I'm trying to make more less and less. So, but everybody here is treating me really, really good.
Does it feel eventful for you tonight, like when you score, you know, double digits? I mean, is that like a proud moment?
I mean, of course, I'm happy. So first of all, I'm happy because we won the game, and I'm happy that I helped the team. But of course, this is my career high, and I hope that I'm gonna better games. I mean, I missed 5 free throws, which was really bad for me, but probably it's because it was my first game as a starter. So I promise the next game will be better.
This is actually for the fans because they're concerned after hitting heads colliding there in the first half. How is your head?
I'm good. You should ask the other guy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good. It was just
I won.
guys making a play on the ball, and we just collided. I'm good.
How'd you feel after that game? I talked to Kyle on the floor, and he talked about the 8-man rotation making him a bit tired. How did you feel?
God, you got to get in shape. But I mean, I felt good. I mean, I love the way we played together. You know, Jetty played great, and Kyle was doing what Kyle does, making shots. We just played together, and you know, I think the energy from us playing together and the guys from the trade getting here really gave us an added boost to help us get through.
Obviously, they were inside the locker room here tonight. Did you get a chance to talk to them, catch up with them at all?
Yeah. Well, we spoke before the game. Got a chance to talk a little bit and get to know them a little bit. So I'm looking forward to what they're going to bring to our team, and I can't wait to Sunday until we play again, and they're part of this.
Jeff, what do you think the key is going to be in terms of balancing the patience with the urgency, getting them acclimated with what you guys have going on here?
Well, we know it's going to take time. I mean, you subtract 6 guys, and then you add 4 new guys to what we're trying to build. It's going to take time, and we know that. And we know we have to stay patient. We have to allow them to try to focus and get acclimated to what we're doing. And we know, you know, these next couple of days are going to be for them and for them to figure out their spots and for us to understand what they do and what they can bring to our team. So we're going to be patient. We're going to allow them to be themselves, allow them to come in and, you know, get what we're going to do and just go from there, and we're going to make a run.
The goal, of course, over the last 24 hours was to kind of have renewed energy. Did you guys feel that? Were you able to feel that out on the floor?
Yeah, for sure. We got out there, we just played hard, we played together, and we fed off each other's energy. The way Jetty played, getting up and down the floor, you know, Bron was doing what Bron does. And, you know, we're just feeding off of each other, and I think that's how we were able to get that lead at the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, and, you know, stay with it, and, you know, to, you know, not get tired through, you know, everything we were, you know, leaving out there on the floor. So the energy that everybody brought.
Tonight for much of tonight. How would you describe what you felt out there on the floor as a team?
Just felt like we played together, offensively and defensively. The communication was very high. The ball was moving around, the ball was popping, and everybody felt like they was in a good rhythm. So, you know, so this team has played us tough, you know, every single season, no matter their record. They've always played us tough, and I think tonight we finally played them tough and played Cavaliers basketball.
Anything fun? I mean, beyond just getting to play the game, is there anything fun about going into a game where you know you're shorthanded, like kind of like back against the wall?
No. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, we're still professionals, and they're professionals, and no matter if we're out 4 guys or 5 guys, in that sense, we still, you know, got guys that's been in this league, and we still got to perform. You know, so you know, we knew we was going to be shorthanded earlier this morning. You know, at shoot around, so we had our lineups, we had our guys, and they were ready to go.
Now, Ron, speaking of being shorthanded, you guys also acquired a couple of players. What do you see that they can bring to your team that the other guys that you got rid of didn't bring?
No, it's not about what the other guys didn't bring or what these guys bring. I think we're all professionals, and we were, you know, happy with the guys that we had, and we're going to be happy with the guys that we have now. That's the way the league is as a business. So, you know, there's no shade on nobody. You know, we're excited about the new guys that we got coming in. You know, Jordan, Larry, Rodney, and George, and we look forward to them, you know, getting acclimated to what we want to do and finishing this regular season on a high note.
What did Jetty show you tonight? Was this the most explained? What did he show you?
Nothing. I showed y'all something. He ain't showed me nothing I already don't know. He's an unbelievable talent. He's been a professional for a long time. He knows how to play the game. So he didn't show me anything I haven't that I haven't seen before. Go ahead. You ain't gonna even let me finish my. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I just wanted to ask you to speak a little bit about Cal Corver's performance tonight.
I think it's always fun for him to come back here and play. He spent a lot of seasons here, and it's always fun to be back in this building. He made a lot of threes, got the crowd excited. A lot of times being a Hawk here, and for now being a opposing player, I know it was a great feeling for him to do what he did tonight.
Has been an issue when you guys came back at the final 3 minutes of the third? What did that show you about your resilience?
Yeah, that's been something that we want to try to continue to get better with. We've had games where we played well in the first half. We've had leads and we've lost in the third quarter. And tonight we kept this team to 26 points and we scored 36, and that's huge for our team.
Did you notice the change of attitude along from business as usual here?
I think the guys that were getting the opportunity tonight were very excited about the extra minutes that they were going to get. I think it was an excitement when the 4 guys showed up as well, just to see some the new guys and the excitement that they have, and they look forward to the opportunity. I look forward to getting them here and getting them acclimated to what we want to do. So it was business. It was a business approach this morning. It was a business approach to this game, and it was a good win for us.
The rise is a big number in terms of a changeover. How long do you think it will take to get acclimated?
It's something we don't know. I think time will only tell. We'll see what happens. But we got guys that's played some very good basketball in their careers. We got some guys that look forward to the opportunity. Jordan and Larry has never been a part of the postseason. So we want to do something new for them this year, get them to the postseason so they get a taste of that. George has been, in the Eastern Conference Finals plenty of times. Rodney got a taste of it last year with Utah. So, that's what it's all about. We want to build those habits all the way to the postseason.
You had a minute to play this new.
I think the primetime LeBron for teams today, was that playing being here in Atlanta where primetime was?
There's a method to the madness, always. And primetime did so much for this city when he was for the Falcons, man. And it's someone I've always looked up to, as a kid. His swag, the way he played the game, that 21, the helmet that he wore, the gloves, the socks, the shoes, how he kept the towel outside his pants. He was an inspiration. He just, he always lived by that quote, when you look good, you play good. So that's my salute to primetime. I know he's with another brand right now, so he can't really comment, but that's just my tribute to, one of my all-time greatest sports figures in Deion Primetime Sanders.
Ellie, last one.
Have you had an opportunity to play with this new roster via 2K yet?
No, I haven't, but I did bring my game console, and I will get it set up in Boston, get the updated rosters, and I'll see how it translates, so I will get that going for sure.
All right. First and foremost, see, I like when reporters, when they talk that talk, man. When they talk, to the point where the players, get to be low key and relaxing and just be chill for real. When you say a lot of dumb shit, the players is not going to try to hear that. You feel what I'm saying? So I like the fact how Shorty asked about 2K, to keep it professional, but at the same time to keep it, fun and interesting and shit like that. I like that. I think we need more of that as far as, definitely in the NBA. And I feel like reporters try to get the negative shit because they know that negative shit will sell. Now, whose fault is that it sells? People, it's the consumers and also the people, who put that shit out. Also, if you are a dumbass, then, you're going to fuck with that shit. But anyway, so yeah, that's nothing new. You already know we got that dub over the Hawks. We was looking nice. The guys, Jetty came off doing his shit as usual. Brian had a triple. I felt like rotation was good. Jetty said before, when we play fast basketball, it's nobody that can beat us. Because when we play fast, everything transitions. Brian, he even plays quicker, like when he got that block on Jimmy Butler. A lot of people forgot about, how we was on that winning streak and we was doing so much. Like, a lot of people forgot that. And, it is what it is, man. They just wasn't expecting that. But we beat the Hawks 123 to 107, and Culver went off, man. I don't know, because, his ties with Atlanta. as far as, his history being on the franchise, but he went off. Jeff Green, I love his athleticism and what he brings. I've been rocking with Yo since he was on Boston. Strictly can see from early, as a Cavs fan, no love for the Boston fans at all. But you have to show respect to respect is due. That's why I always praise KG. It is what it is. Legends are legends. We don't hate on legends. It's just that fan shit. It is what it is. But anyway, so I feel like hopefully, all right, tonight I want us to play them. Like, we need to play. I want to see, how they rotate and how they play out. Because I'm going to keep it a stat. I was playing 2K18 versus the Celtics. And, I got my ass busted. They busted my ass. Well, I had Quint save the game real quick. But, yeah, they fucked me up for real, And, I be trying to try different lineups. Having Brian play the point guard and different type of shit. And sometimes my guy, he can play that. So that's beneficial. But let's listen to the guys' opinion on all of the guys that's new to the team. Let's hear their opinion and their thoughts. Revealing approved information now. Check it out. Yeah.
Then, of course, last night, the news for the team. What's your reaction? How excited are you to get back to work?
I'm excited. I'm very excited. We got some good players. It's a fresh start. They're going to come in and be hungry. They're going to come in ready to play. And I feel like with the group of guys we have, it gives us a good chance to continue on our journey to win another championship.
As you mentioned the other night, too, when you're in a rut, sometimes you just have to remind yourself about the passion that brought you to the game, right?
Exactly. You got to remember why you're playing, have fun with it, and just enjoy the process. You can't allow all the negative outside to allow you to bring you down. And, it takes away the fun. So my thought process is just go out there, have fun, and whatever take place, just let it be.
All right, a couple of minutes here with two of the newest Cavaliers, Larry and Jordan. Guys, welcome to Cleveland.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Jordan, let me start with you. You come from a team that was not in the postseason hunt to a team that is likely in the playoff race. What's the mindset like for you? How does that change?
Just coming in competing to win. We're working towards a big goal, so just coming in trying to get win.
Larry, for you come to a team that's as dominant in the East as it was when your father's teams were playing. How excited are you to be coming back home?
No, I'm thrilled. Just be able to go home where my parents at, be able to look up in the stand, the rafters, see my dad's jersey. I think it's going to be a really good fit.
Jordan, given how well you can play both ends of the floor, where are you looking to contribute most early?
Just everywhere. When I'm in the game, just trying to impact the game anywhere I can. Start scoring, defensively, playing passing lanes, stuff like that. So just trying to be impactful when I'm on the floor.
For both of you guys, of course, it's one thing to play. Welcome to Cleveland. Nothing like it. To play alongside a guy like LeBron, for you, a guy that you watched as a kid, but now to be his teammate. Can you quantify what that's going to be like for you?
Not yet. It's pretty surreal being able to sit in the locker room with those guys and be on the team that as a kid is the best team in the world. So I'm still letting the feeling set in, and it's all been a dream thus far.
Here with two of the newest Cavaliers, George Hill, Rodney Hood. Guys, welcome to Cleveland. I'll start with you, George. One of the first things Kobe said last night was that you're battle tested. Here you are back in the East, a place you're very familiar with. What's the last 24 hours been for you in terms of visualizing the potential?
It's been a roller coaster, talking things over with my fiance and things like that, make sure it's the right decision, and trying to prepare them to get ready to, transfer everything with two kids is kind of tough, especially with a newborn girl. So it's been up and down, but, I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited with the process that we're going in, the direction that we're going, and just ready to get back out there.
And for you, Rodney, you were with the team that was in the playoff race, but now you're joining a team that's looking to get back to the finals for the fourth straight time. As a player, how excited are you?
I'm very excited, especially to get a chance to do this early on in my career, my fourth year, and getting a chance to play with George again, and get a chance to learn from a lot of guys, LeBron, JR,
all the guys that's been battle tested and been to that level that I haven't been, and I'm excited about the challenge.
Speaking of Bron, he mentioned this morning for you that you may have the shortest learning curve. When you think about your time in San Antonio, for instance, how can that help you in regards to leading from the point here?
I mean, just being a professional. I'm a big believer of, do my job, be a true professional. If they ask me to be a scorer, passer, or defender, that's my role. So that is just knowing what your role is and doing the best you can at that role.
And of course, with your role, you think of the talent you join, the opportunities that you'll have in regards to kind of watching that all play out. How do you avoid not allowing to put more pressure on yourself?
I mean, it's not really pressure. It's basketball. That's what I've been doing all my life, and getting a chance to do it with the best players in the world. It's going to be fun. It's exciting for me. A lot of people pull it for me from back home in Mississippi, so it's going to be an enjoyable moment for me.
All right, man. That was the new squad. And the guys talking on the squad. Man, the main thing is everybody's saying that we gotta play fast basketball, and if we play fast basketball, then we can't lose once again. So, man, it is what it is. I agree with that, and I feel like we have to play fast, and because LeBron's whole career, it was at like a pace. It was at a certain fast pace, and LeBron big, so a lot of guys they back up. Man. He just drive in, but also LeBron knows that he's 32 years old and he's 33, my fault. And he's trying to continue to have this longevity in the league. You see, his health record speaks for itself. Prior to guys like niggas like D-Wade and shit like that. Speaking of D-Wade, we're gonna get more into that, but LeBron got longevity, and it's amazing how skillful this man is, like how much of a beast he is, and it's like, it is what it is, man. Y'all already know I'm a LeGo fan. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, at the end of the day, you fuck with who you fuck with. Kobe fans are gonna rock with Kobe. I done heard niggas say Larry Bird is the best of all time. I done heard niggas say A.I. I done heard niggas say Magic. You feel what I'm saying? I done heard niggas say a whole lot of shit. Yeah, man. But that's just their opinion at the end of the day, and you can't knock they shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, like I was saying, basically, you feel what I'm saying? It's just a matter of, us staying consistent. And when Kevin Love get back, he gonna have his regular form. They said Isaiah was taken away from him eating, and he not gonna have that problem no more. So the nigga Lil Kev Gucci, we just gonna go ahead. I feel like, once again, I keep saying it, the more we play quick, it gives guys opportunity. Yeah, man. Jeff Green, I feel like when he gets involved and he gets that type of energy, he's unstoppable. That's the shit that I thought Crowder was gonna do, but I already knew that Jeff Green was gonna be special. You know what I mean? But let's hear, Eric Spoelstra's opinion on D-Wade returning to Miami, man. Shout out to Miami. I know you're happy, man. Wade County, revealing approved information now. Here's Eric Spoelstra on D-Wade return to Miami.
Work now and go through a practice waiting to find out. My only response was, let's go, let's do it. It was not something that any of us probably foresaw 2 weeks ago. Crazy things happen in this league, and so it just absolutely felt perfect timing for both parties, and it was actually surreal, how quickly it came about.
Can you talk to us about just obviously Dwayne has a special place unlike any other player in this organization. For you personally, to have a chance to work with Dwayne Wade again, what does this day and this period mean to Eric Spoelstra?
I love it. I love Dwayne. Everybody knows how I feel about Dwayne. When you get to know somebody for that long, he was a young rookie. I was basically a young assistant coach, and we got to see each other grow in this profession and in our personal lives for more than a decade. And to be able to accomplish some things together with this organization, And then, to have to try to figure it out without him for the last year and a half. I think that perspective was good for me as a head coach. But then to have an opportunity to connect again, it's just special. These moments that happen in this business like this, you don't expect them all the time. But when they do happen, you realize, man, this is awesome.
And then from a basketball standpoint, because that's still what this is about. You're in the middle of a playoff race. You obviously have guys who have a system here. Can you tell us what you foresee that Dwayne could offer to you guys, and what will this period of adjustment be like?
I mean, the adjustment will be whatever period of time it takes. These aren't major adjustment trades that we made. We're familiar with both guys. I mean, like Pat always says, this is about winning. And then when you are able to combine it with, okay, this is about winning, this is also about family, this is about love, this is about talent, let's do it. That's a win on all levels. I know exactly how Dwayne can help this basketball team. I think he feels very comfortable on how he can help this team. He's followed us. He's seen us play. Is the role specifically defined right now? No, that's elementary. You're adding a championship caliber, proven talent to your team. When we say this is about winning, we feel really good about our basketball team. We always have incredibly high expectations, and this is a move that we feel that helps us, with our ultimate goal.
And the question of the moment, will Dwayne Wade start?
He is not starting tonight, no.
How you use him the last teammates, like a lot of people wonder. A lot of people are going to expect maybe, he's the savior, he's going to come back.
No, and that he's not looking at it that way, and we're not looking at it that way. We're a very good basketball team, and we're adding 2 players that we think can really help us, and 2 players that have been in our program. One of them that we have an incredibly special bond with. We want him to fit in and be a part of this group. We're still a team that's built on the strength of our numbers and our versatility and multiple guys contributing. You add a player of his caliber to this, he can augment and help everybody become better versions of themselves. And Dwayne is a winner. Dwayne will find a way to fit in. He has proven over the course of his career that he can reinvent himself many times over to help winning. And that's one of the things that make him so unique, as a Hall of Famer. A lot of times Hall of Famers have to be the Hall of Famer their entire career. Dwayne sacrificed, during our championship runs and reinvented himself. He reinvented himself the last couple of years, and he's going to have a big positive impact on this team.
Eric, when everything sells and it comes down to starting, coming off the bench, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, how much will you speak to Dwayne and get his input?
Yeah, we'll talk. I mean, that's the thing about it. There's not 2 strangers, sitting at a table. We could probably finish each other's thoughts, as we would start any conversation. Particularly about once he gets used to this team. But I'm going to let it happen organically initially. We're not fully healthy right now, so some of the answers aren't readily available right now to us on what the rotation will be. Right now, it's just about everybody contributing, and we'll figure out the exact rotation at some point. Well, let's figure out winning right now.
Pat kind of assumed last night he's not in Miami Heat championship shape. What did you see it through the run?
Come on, this guy's been playing an NBA season. I mean, you know how we are. I mean, that goes without saying. So, he'll get to another level, but this guy's been playing in an important active role already all season. There's nothing better to get in shape than NBA games, and Dwayne's been doing that all year. I can't say it necessarily was. We weren't talking about it then.
But not just Wade specifically, but a player like.
I don't know. Sometimes things happen, and then you look back on it, you just think, "Wow, that just was absolute great timing for both parties." And this is one of those cases.
It's no secret you guys. I mean, pretty much every game comes down to the wire when you guys 2-3-point game with 5 minutes left. Do you envision the role where Dwayne will eventually be that kind of?
He could. I mean, that's another area of his incredible greatness. But again, we're not asking him to come in here and bail us out in all these situations. Other guys have developed in there. What he absolutely does is help everybody. You had somebody of his caliber, and you put him on the floor in those situations that's seen every coverage, seen every situation. Does not get sick at sea during those moments. That just adds a level of confidence for everybody else. Does that mean he shoots it every time? No. It's just having a guy out there like that helps everything run a little bit better.
What does the addition of Dwayne mean for the younger guys like Josh, Justice, and
I think it's great. I mean, you add championship leadership to this group. I also am looking forward to seeing Dwayne's reaction to see how much they've grown and how different they are. They're much different than the last time he was here. I'm sure he's probably already noticed that. Just and how much they've grown personally, professionally, how their confidence has grown. That will probably be pretty fun for him to experience as well. But I definitely love having Dwayne around also to be able to help Bam and Jordan. Rodney, you see a first-class championship Hall of Famer and how he operates every single day. That only helps.
Coach, how was it seeing Luke again, and then also did you have to remind him of the green light
Yeah, I was walking out of the gym, and he was working on some shot fake to it. Hey, leave that shot fake outside this building. Just let it fly. Let's see how much Wayne has changed in the period of time Luke was gone. Wayne went from how many over threes a game or per 20 minutes to double that. I'd love to see that for Luke as well. But it was very good to see Luke, back here, and that's why we think these are two moves that can really help us and help the bottom line of winning. But they're familiar, comfortable moves as well. Two guys that you feel great about coming back into the mix and into the family. And both of them walked into the locker room and felt like it was normal. I heard Dwayne on the training table, or walk in and on the training table, and I just continued working as if it was just normal operation. Then I realized, wait, this isn't 2 years ago. And then walked in to say hello. Okay, thank you.
All right, man. So that was Eric supposed to basically, he was shocked, surprised. You know what I mean? That's the thing about the NBA, man. You never know what's gonna happen. You didn't see my Cavs come back from a 3. We was down 3-1. We came back from that and won a championship. First team to ever do so. Yeah, man. We came back from that. It is what it is. The league's dope. It's a nice league. But I feel like I feel like this is perfect for basketball. For me, I look at Melo, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron, that whole draft class, as far as those guys, something that's powerful, you feel what I'm saying? Those are the guys, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. The same way people would look at, Jordans, Charles Barkley, and all them other, they look at them in the same light, you know what I mean? Shout out to Melo too, man, but I really think this is powerful for the league to see D-Wade return back to South Beach. It's Wade County for a reason, and I'm about to make a lot of niggas mad in South Beach. Listen, man, we about to talk some talk right now, man. Listen, real talk, I understand. Look, the best Heat player of all time is who? ask anybody that's a Miami fan, they would say, excuse me, my nigga. They'll say D Wade off tops. LeBron James is the best Miami Heat of all time. He been there for 4 years, and the 4 years he was there, he played something crazy. D Wade, yes, he delivered the first championship, but LeBron was a part of the other two, and D Wade said out his mouth that they would not be able to reach those type of heights without LeBron steering the ship. So if the man that you say is the man, and he says that another man is the man, then who really is the man? God damn, nigga. It is what it is, man. But factual information, you feel what I'm saying? It's good to see, man. You know, D-Wade about to retire soon, I heard. But we about to get into some music. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody to show your boy love, man.
High as hell.
This Burn Rubber, revealing the proven information now.
Whenever I say we burn rubber, and for the record, if I go inside a raw, I'm a keeper. This word to my brother. Why all the hate? We can learn from each other. High as hell, smoking spliffs. Looking out for them pig motherfuckers. We on the run, so it's time to burn rubber. Time to burn rubber. Back to back shots, feeling like I'm in the playoffs. No, I'm not a drunk, I just drink to take the pain off. I much rather smoke slipping than I race off. Hitting studios up all night, you know we letting K's off. In other news, Kendra's still a bad bitch. She is far from average, we are really savage. King load up on that clip and shoot it like a basket. Funerals and caskets, no need to fed. I'm just stating what can happen, cause we know that life really is tragic. Free all my niggas in jail that was booked for drug trafficking. You just tryna feed your family and make ends. You know, we just tryna feed our folks. They laugh when we dirty and even dangerous and rude. But yet, them niggas make jokes. They hate the fact when we on top, cause I gotta let my gold roll and show. Are you upset cause I remind you of a time when my people on top of the world? Never mind, that's some other shit. For them guys that recline, sit back and look at life like damn. One more time for my niggas in the back, smoking split, getting stacks. You know, we gotta feel high every time we rap. AK-47 gun, I get to shoot it when I rap. I appreciate every single thing that I had. Never take it for granted, I ain't talking about hell. I'm so broke that shit give me the chills. I'm an asshole, so that shitty feel. Shout out to my brother, just that mutual feel. When I say that I love you, I'm shooting slugs for real. Lil Wayne, stay strapped. Biggie, who shot you, Phil? And I gotta rob a nigga, cause being broke give me the chills. This, that, goddamn, these boys need a deal. And for the record, high as hell smoking on that shit. Looking out for the big motherfuckers, no STD. Whenever I say that I burn rubber. And for the record, if I go raw, I'm a keeper. That's word to my brother. Why all the hate? Let's learn from each other. High as hell, smoking spliff. The pigs are after me, so it's time to burn rubber. Burn rubber, time to burn rubber. I know black folks so cold, they about to go nuts. They'll kill your ass over half-bitten bagels and donuts. And they drive crazy, they swerving in donuts. This was from the people that told me they grow up. I see what life's about, nigga, I don't want it. You can keep living life and never have regrets, and this is for my kids, never lose your youthfulness. Always stay positive, even when the niggas wanna speak negative. Forgive me for my friends. Bonjour, we read, would you like to suck the tip? Maybe so, I know that I'm going berserk. This is for them people that wanna work hard and never flirt. They don't got time for that. They be trying to make their money stack. Grind after grind, nobody is stopping, that's a fact. If you step in my path, you will get washed down. The rain washes sins away, get drenched now. I'm praying that I never lose my focus. That fiend told me I'm the dopest. And if you wanna kill it, boy, I shoot from far away, nigga, I get the scope in. You man? Yeah, nigga. But I'm not laughing though. Everything I speak is all factual. King asked why I'm rapping by them miscarriage. He asked was I outside? Probably so. Jesus Christ, I only smoke Mary though. Tree after tree, welcome to my rainforest. The quiet ones keep it the most real. On that note, I fucking hate forest. Of course, that was a cover-up. Body of a 18-year-old black male that they covering up. Mama heartbroken cause she remember when he was giving up. But she pushed him forward and he was on the come up. But the dirty pigs don't care about us. And that shit hurt the most. I'm trying to trust someone and the law is not close. My brain's on another scale, another level. Goddamn, I'm talking to the devil like, join me, nigga. I need you, Lord. You ain't gonna survive on the good side. Where you at, Lord? Join me, nigga. I need you, Lord. You ain't gonna survive on the good side. Where you at, Lord? Can't look for help in the hood or from the po-po. Who the fuck can we trust? The thought alone is mighty dangerous. I'm on cloud nine and heaven smoking on angel dust. Biggie, Malcolm X, and Pocket, yeah. Even Marvin Gaye hangs with us. We are crown holders, ain't no replacing us. Blaze your haze with us and talk about dumb topics like the president. How I don't like the Illuminati and a bunch of other stuff. Don't worry, nobody cares because we're not famous enough. So hammer, we smoke in the air like MJ, airplanes, balloons, and such. Fuck that, have the hunch. In order to be successful, you gotta climb over the hills. Even when Beverly said this shit is so real. I bring it to the man above that pray for me. Prayers from prayers, you know that unity. God bless. Join me, nigga. God, where you at? You ain't gonna survive on the good side. Where you at, Lord? Join me, nigga. Lord, where you at? You ain't gonna survive on the good side. Where you at, Lord? Join me, nigga. I've been searching for you. You ain't gonna survive on the good side. Don't tell me. Join me, nigga. You ain't gonna survive on the good side.
Yeah, man. Revealing approved information now. We back in here, man. You know, like I said before, this, you know, right now I'm just calling. This gonna drop when I'm home. I'm not home right now. So this gonna drop when I get in the house. Episode 13. You know what I mean? Recap for those who don't understand. I was saying that episode 12 was episode 13. Hella times and shit, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, just to clarify, I was incorrect. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That's another story. You feel what I'm saying? So back to this D-Wade shit. It's amazing in my opinion for the league. It's that same level of Kobe, you know, him about to retire. Nobody agreed with what D-Wade did as far as some leading in the first place. Over $1 million. You know what I mean? But you know, I got some of the predictions wrong. Of course, y'all seen that. I'm the type of nigga, my flaws is my flaws. There ain't no need hiding your flaws. You know what I mean? Your flaws is the missing pieces. Once you realize what your flaws is, you can reshape yourself and build yourself back up to be even more iller, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, y'all seen my flaws. But I also said that if him and Whiteside play, then, you know, they'll win the game. Because I think him and Whiteside in general, you could play like a certain game and y'all be perfect, man, you know. But that is what it is. And man, I think Whiteside, he continue to gravitate and he continue to be nice. It's not really much, you know, more good things you could say, you know, other than he's a beast. You know, I felt like he should have made the All-Star game. You know, it is what it is. Most people say injuries or whatever. But because of D-Wade and LeBron came back to Cleveland, I'm going to be having different moments and highlights of different games of when D-Wade and LeBron, they best moments together, they best interviews and a whole bunch of other shit. Because, you know, that nickname Peanut Butter and Jelly, but nigga, it's Lil Goat and Flash coming to bust your ass. Yeah, man? That's what we call it, man. But let's listen now to D-Wade on his final return. I said final because he said he's gonna retire there, man. Let's hear D-Wade's interview coming back to Miami.
Early going, stepping out on the court, hearing the, you know, put in Wade, we want Wade chants. Just kind of, what were your emotions and how'd you feel when you stepped on the court?
Well, the chants kind of started a little too early. It was like 9 minutes in the game. I was like, no, not right now, not right now. But it was a great energy in the building from when I went out to warm up. It definitely felt like a playoff atmosphere. And, as I said to Jackson, the post game is, just looking at my teammates, like, oh man, this is crazy. The energy is in here is great. And this is the kind of environment, we got to get used to playing in. So it was good. From start to finish, the crowd was amazing, and I definitely miss this crowd. Seeing a lot of familiar faces, so I definitely missed them.
Obviously, you've been on tons of huge stages. What was the the emotions that you were feeling? Being back out on the Heat hardwood.
It was a lot of emotion, but for me, I was just trying to focus on. I'm trying to relearn everything on the fly, right? The offense, the defense, and you try not to make too many mistakes, and I'm trying to learn my new teammates. So I was trying to focus on that more so than anything, and. I definitely feel like it's a lot of things I have to work on the next few days before we play again. But I definitely felt like I did some good things, and my teammates seen some things from me that we can definitely get better at. So, but it was all about getting a win tonight. Coming in on this team coming in on the 5-game losing streak, and for us to be able to pull this win off, at home, it's a good start.
Dwayne, back here to the left. Before the game and when you enter the game, nerves, butterflies. As many games you played, did it feel any anxiety at all?
No, I didn't. I was telling Spoil at the game. I said, man, I actually felt normal. And he said he felt a little weird seeing me on the bench to start the game. But I actually felt normal. Just once the game started, it becomes a game, and you get into it. You get into the game, your teammates, and rooting them on, cheering them on, and then when you get your opportunity to go out there, the crowd goes wild, and then the ball's coming at you, and it's time to play. So it definitely wasn't that. Like I said, for me, it was just I definitely got to get used to the way the team moves on offense. I told him, I said, I've been in the corner for a while. So I definitely got to get used to everything and the pace of the game with these guys and everything. So that's kind of what I was focused on more so than butterflies or nerves or anything.
Well, back here again, if nobody's asking, what's it like to say the word "we" and refer to the Miami Heat?
It's right. It sounds right. It's a second nature. I was telling somebody recently. I was at my kitchen in Cleveland. I was looking at ESPN, and some came up and it said the Heat versus somebody, and I was like, man, we played. Then I was like, oh, I'm not in Miami anymore. So it's that kind of thing. Like every time I seen Heat, no matter what, it was always in my mind. It's like we. So it definitely feels good now to be here, to be in the locker room, to be around these guys. We got so much growth possibility here. I got so much to learn about these guys' talents, and I'm excited about it. So definitely, like I said, tonight was definitely a good start. We did some good things, and we also did some things that we can learn from, and we're just going to continue to get better.
Dwayne, Goran said that you had an aura about you that made your teammates better. Can you describe what that is and tell me how I can get some of that too?
I think he meant to say I'm just old. I don't know, man. I'm obviously a confident individual, and when you have a team that you believe in, it makes it easy. So I believe in these guys, and today was a wild day, but just to see the potential out there, and I know what I bring from a leadership standpoint on and off the court. So that's just that swag, I guess, man. I don't know. I can wear night clothes in the daytime, at night. It's whatever. I'm ready for whatever. Whatever goes down, I'm ready for it.
So, Dwayne, how long do you think that will take, number one, to get used to know these guys the way you need to know them to start for everything to work smoothly? And number two, you've been around them, 13 hours? Have you learned, can you start learning? Have you learned anything in these 13 hours?
Well, it's going to take some time. I think, I just want to get better every game. I want them to get better every game, and I would be able to see by my turnovers how well I'm getting to know these guys. But today was kind of quick. So tomorrow, as we're together, with the gala and being around each other, and then Sunday coming in and getting some work in together, and Monday. So as the days go on, I get a chance to get to know more guys and talk to them, and vice versa, and that's going to help just our continuity on the basketball floor. But the easiest thing was to learn was the Whiteside and Bam. Those two guys are forces to be reckoned with, and it's going to make a lot of our jobs easier to understand how to utilize them. So I'm excited about that. And I'm looking to see how I can help other guys, understand how to utilize them, because they're going to open everything up for all of us.
Dwayne, statistically, 1 for 6, couple of assists. How do you think you played?
I don't know. I would love to go 6 for 6, but I just trying to get used to everything. So I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about getting a win. I felt like I did some positive things on the basketball floor, and I felt like I did some negative things on the basketball floor. But I try to make winning plays. For me, defensively and offensively, when I got an opportunity, and that's what it was all about. So I definitely get better, and I definitely will score the ball more, and all those things at some point. But just playing the game, and tonight I thought it was success because we got the W.
With the positive things, the block at the end, what'd you see and the impact of that had on the game?
Yeah, just making a play. It was a turnover, and we got to get back, and I got a chance to time it, and felt like old times. I don't jump as high as I used to, so I got to have great timing, and I've always had that. So I was able to make a good block, and that's what it's all about. Everybody making winning plays, and coach and the coaching staff, they preach that. They preached 50-50, and you gotta make those winning plays if you want to win. So I definitely feel like that was a key moment, a big moment, and I'm glad I can be in the position to do that.
Dwayne, you've had so many roles here. Have to score every time, 2006. Be a third or second wheel, the 2 championship years, the 4 finals. When you come into this team, you know rosters well enough. You study teams. You played some backup point guard today. That seemed to work. You came in as a closer. What do you envision, knowing what you know about this team and knowing what you did tonight? What might the Dwayne Wade role evolve into?
I have no idea, and that's a good thing about this. We have a good team, and being 36 and being a veteran, and understand what I can bring to the game. I'm not really concerned with it, not worried with it. Whatever coach asks for, not only me but all of us to do, that's what we have to do if we want to win. We just all got to be selfless, and so Dwayne Wade, will be selfless to make sure that whatever it takes for this team to win, that I can hopefully bring.
You've also made the adjustment already to playing off the bench, but so many years you weren't. Is that still a little bit of an adjustment for you? Can you say at this point you're comfortable as a reserve?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I finally got into a groove, and I had to learn how to get prepared for a game coming off the bench. Today in the locker room, 17, which is Juwan Howard, he asked me, did I want hot packs? We were sitting in the locker room. I was like, no, there's no need for it right now, but I get it when I get on the bench. But the way he looked at me when I was like, no, I don't need it, because I've adjusted to coming off. So for me, I like it. Right now in my career, at the time I'm at, at the point I'm at, and if something happened, what coach need me to get in there and start for a game or two, call my number, I'll do it. But I'm definitely comfortable with it.
Dwayne, the people is asking you for you play more minutes. Everybody's excited with jerseys. I mean, the environment was amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna impact that in the decision that you wanna play maybe a bigger role every time, or you think the people is gonna forget that moment?
I don't. One thing is I don't have to control that. When the minutes I'm on the floor is the minutes that I will play, and I would be better, in those minutes, as I get more comfortable and everything. So I'm not really worried about it. I was playing 23 minutes before I got here, and I played 22 I think tonight. Yeah, so I'm right around my season minutes tonight that I played. So you gotta understand, when you come into a new team, team is somebody who minutes is has went down because of you. It's 22 minutes that I played that somebody else didn't. So I respect that and I understand that, and I just want to be my best, for that, because I have taken a few minutes from someone else. So I just as a leader, as a player in this league, I want to do my best. So I definitely want to do better next game. I look at the plus minus nowadays, and I don't like the -3. So I got to do better than that next time I step on the floor.
You said you wanted to come in and add a spark. Obviously, on the hardwood, that's going to happen. But what about inside the locker room as a leader?
I believe I did that today. I think it's just from hearing what my teammates had to say, just for the look in their eyes. I think the biggest spark I added today was probably to A.A.N. He was talking and shoot around, and he wanted to do something over and shoot around. I was like, okay. Everybody was like, oh, it's because D-Wade here. I like it, and so you definitely want to bring something to a team when you step on, when you come to a team. And I feel like I brought some positive energy to this team, and just want to keep it going as we continue to get to know each other as a group. So I think it'd be good. I think it'd be fine.
Make sure I don't forget anybody. I saw your wife, your sons, your dad, your sister, obviously A.R.A.I.N, your boys.
A lot of tickets.
They all had the same expression on their face, like they were so happy that you were here.
Yeah.
Just talk about the joy you brought to not only the fans, but your family, that you're back where you belong.
Yeah, my immediate family, they're happy. They're happy for themselves. They're happy for me, and my family in Miami. Miami is my family, and I think as you're seeing with the crowd, they're happy. So all is good. All is good in the Wade household, and all is good in Wade County.
Last couple questions.
That was a good way to end. That was a drop the mic moment. Like, my bad. I should have saved that. I thought that was it. My bad.
Dwayne, what did you think of the team itself now that you've played with this version of the team with an older Josh Richardson, a more mature Whiteside? Do you think this team is as good as advertised or better?
I think this team is better, and one of my job and Udonis' job is to help them understand how good that we really are, and the young guys understand how good they really are. When I left, Josh Richardson was starting to become a 3-point shooter. Now we're going to him in the fourth quarter. He's making big baskets, so it's so cool to see someone involved. It's so cool to see Tyler and these guys involved into good players in the NBA. And our job and my job over this next few months is to show them and let them know how good they really are. And you don't have to accept being young or being in the middle of the pack. We're good, and we got a deep team. And so that'll be our job, and let's see what happens over the next few weeks and few months.
All right, man. Revealing approved information now. That was D-Wade basically, indicating what I said. That team is athletic as a motherfucker, man. They said I don't know what's up, but Orlando, the Heat. Like, what's up with that area, man? Them niggas athletic as shit. The fuck is them niggas Powerade, my nigga? Like, man. But they going off. They're athletic. They're a nice young team. They got a couple guys in there that can get busy. Yeah, man. In my personal opinion, I feel like it's good moves. I fuck with the move. Once again, I keep saying that shit because for me, D-Wade, his pedestal when he retires will be high. And it's a lot of people who say Wade is the best of all time. Once again, your opinion is your opinion. You know what I mean? So that goes for all the Jordan fans that feel like nobody can ever be better than Jordan. You're wrong. If you're a LeBron fan, you feel like nobody can ever be better than LeBron. You're wrong. You fuck with who you fuck with. I feel like nobody is better than LeBron. That's my opinion. I fuck with who I fuck with. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think Westbrook is the best point guard in the league. Other people would say Steph Curry. They would say other different things, but I think a lot of people go off to players based on your style of person you is, so they try to have their game favor the player that they favor is the style of person, shit. also, if they just a beast, my nigga, like talent wise, I feel like we had this conversation the other day at work and shit. I feel like that, yo, LeBron, Melo, D-Wade, the Chris Bosh, they would do damage to them niggas from the 90s, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, they would do damage to them niggas from the 90s. That draft class, they draft class would do damage. You feel what I'm saying? But I would take them through. They was on if they was on the same team against the Bulls, them four against any team in the 90s, in those Bulls, including, you know, this Golden State team, I feel like we'll win. You feel me, with that squad, bro? Like, it is what it is. But people got their different opinion. But anyway, I don't hate, man. Let's listen to IT first game playing, you know, for Los Angeles. I heard he's from LA, so, you know, it's kind of home. Let's hear IT, man, in his game, man. You feel what I'm saying? Revealing approved information now. Check it out. Before you get punched in your mouth.
Knowing this is a young team, we made a few key mistakes defensively down the stretch that probably cost us the game, but we'll learn from it, watch the film, and figure things out. But I like the pace of this team. I like the energy the guys bring, and I mean, Coach did the best job he could. I mean, for me to put me in position to play to my strengths, and without like only knowing a couple plays.
Yeah, you just got into the hotel last night and met the team.
Yeah.
What were you like? What was that limited knowledge? How did that impact the game? And what did Luke try to have you focus on?
I mean, just keeping it simple. That was his main focus, keeping it simple and just trying to put me in the best position to play to my strengths and to make plays. And as I get more familiar with the guys and the familiar with the playbook, I think it'd be even better, especially in close games, executing down the stretch. And we could just go from there.
You guys were scoring pretty easily for much of the game as a team. What did you think defensively, just as a unit? What did you see?
Communication wasn't there for the most part. We played with the energy. They definitely made tough shots though, but at the same time, when we didn't get stops, it was miscommunication. I think that's big, especially on young teams, trusting each other, making sure we got communication and making sure we're helping each other. And we did that, but not for most of the game, and it cost us.
How much have they tried so far to get you up to speed on the terminology and all that stuff, or is that going to come next?
I mean, that will come. I mean, they tried a little bit in practice, but I mean, shoot around, and then they put plays on my iPad. So all last night I was trying to study the playbook and figure out what they do offensively and defensively. But I mean, I've been in this position before with the Celtics where I got traded and I had to play the next day. So it's gonna take a little bit of time, but I got to do my job of studying what we're doing here, and then I know Coach is gonna put me in position to be the best I can be in this system.
Did that kind of show at the end there in the last couple of minutes, because you know they're not able to really run plays for you and you're getting in the paint, there's nowhere to go? Is that kind of a byproduct of not really having any plays being?
I mean, a little bit. I think I had one key turnover where like I might have jumped in the air. I don't know where guys are, and that's just getting familiar with each other. I think while we playing more, practicing more, that will come easier. But at the same time, I mean, it's tough just putting a new guy out there, and I mean, I don't really know any plays, so we couldn't execute like probably in the previous games that he's played in. I mean, that this team has played in. So we'll learn from this, and we'll build on it, and we'll be better.
You surprised to play that many minutes?
Nah, I could play in this league. I'm glad he gave me the opportunity, but I told him I have no restrictions. I'm able to play, and he gave me the opportunity.
Isaiah, that slow grind is your motto, but it's also your lifestyle. What does it mean to you when you see people reach out to you and know that that's their motivation as well?
The slow grind is a lifestyle. I mean, life is a slow grind. No matter what you want to be in life or accomplish, it's not going to come like this. It's slow and steady grind. So, I mean, that's been my motto the last 8-9 months, because I've really been on a slow grind. So it's just something that I guess inspired people that's on their own grind, and just know to keep pushing through whatever you're going through.
Did it give you a little boost to immediately hit a three as soon as you came in the game?
I mean, a little bit. I just wanted to come in with energy. I just wanted to bring something to the table. Felt like I got my powers back playing on this team now, so I just wanted to bring that energy, bring that intensity, and make plays. And then the ball happened to go in.
Any early impressions of, I guess any teammates in specific, just the guys that you think you could kind of work with, and just even though it was just one night a game?
I mean, not really. All these guys is talented, man. I watch from afar, like when I wasn't on the team. Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, Julius Randle always been a tough cover. The list goes on. I like playing with Lopez. I think I can help him out a lot. I mean, I think when it comes to the mental side of things, he gets on himself a lot. And I just tell him to keep pushing, man. You're a big part of this team, and we need you. So a lot of young talent, and I'm excited to be a part of this.
Last two questions.
What do you focus most on as you're getting on the plane, going back to L.A., figure out a place to stay, like all that? Did you pack a bag? Like,
yeah,
how's that?
I mean, I packed a bag. I'm gonna be in a hotel for a while. I mean, like I said, I've been in this situation before when I got traded in the middle of the season in Boston. So I'm just trying to get my family situated, get them out of Cleveland, and then we'll figure out everything else.
In your time in the league outside of the basketball court, you made it a point to get involved in the communities that you're in. Why is that so important to you?
My parents, I was raised that way. At a young age, I was always taught to give back when I had something, give to others. And I told myself when I was successful at anything in life that I wanted the communities I was a part of, I wanted to be in the community, not just a basketball player. I wanted to show my face and show the kids and the community that I'm just like them.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. It's crazy because I think certain things happen in certain ways, man. For people who don't know, Isaiah Thomas, he started off with the Kings, so that's also Los Angeles, so he's home. Well, no, I heard he started off in the Suns, but I first had recognition of him when IT was balling on the Kings and shit. So, you feel what I'm saying? By him doing that, he's already home with the home crowd. And I remember him with Boogie out there. This team gonna be nice. They got a lot of potential. I feel like, they're gonna get busy. They're gonna do whatever they got to do. But so with that being said, it's just amazing that he's back home. I think he's closer to family. This might actually comfort him more. You know what I mean? I don't think he went about doing a lot of stupid shit. Stephen A. Smith, because you always claim that our athletes are not responsible and all this other type of shit. But anyway, Stephen A. Smith was a fucking clown. You feel what I'm saying? And I would smack the shit out of Stephen A. Smith if I ever had the opportunity. Fuck that nigga. It is what it is. We moving on. Anyway, IT, man, ball off, bro. I'm one of the ones that was publicly noted on all of my podcasts and everywhere. Every time somebody asked me, I wanted IT to get that max. I didn't really have an opinion on Drake Crowder getting that max, but I was like, yo, I guess he's nice from the battles we had with him last year, and me just watching him play, I'm like, he gonna be alright, but he didn't really do too much. But IT, man, I was real advocate of him getting that max, man, But people say he's too vocal, too strong, and he has a certain style. But I don't think 20 points is bad. I think he did what he did. Lonzo Ball hurt too, so it is what it is. He got the home crowd involved. You feel what I'm saying? Speaking of LA, man, hey man, K-Dot, that Black Panther album dropped, shorty. Yeah, man. Shout out to K-Dot, man. He run the rap game right now, man. It is what it is. We just speaking facts, man. But anyway, man, I got some more revealing approved information now for y'all. Listen to this old big clip. Let's get it.
That's what it is.
That's 100 right there. Folks ain't selling records no more, and some of the gimmicks that they used to use ain't working. See, this the cold part of the game. Now, a lot of time we get to hear the record before they hit the store. And the truth of the matter is a lot of them aren't good. And when the product is not good, people don't go spend their money. Back then, the record would come out, nobody had heard it yet and didn't know it wasn't no good. They be done sold 200,000 or 300,000 before people figure out it's boo-boo. Now, as soon as your record go to the pressing plant, it's at the car wash on the corner a week before the record drop. If you unlucky, it's there 2 weeks before. If somebody trying to kill you at the label, it's there a month before your record come out. So people be already heard a glimpse of what your new album is about if they haven't already heard your album or if they haven't already purchased a bootleg. And if somebody got a bootleg copy of your record and it's not so good, what's gonna make them go to the store and spend their hard-earned money on a real copy? That's what's happening with the music business right now. The songs aren't that good. The album's not that good. If it is a good song and it's only one, we just get on the internet and download it. You know what I'm talking about? We put it in our iPod and we keep going. And we put it on rotating. We listen to everybody's single now. You don't even have to buy records to hear the single no more. You just turn on the video show and watch the video. And you heard it already and you keep moving. You know, back then, I didn't hear the Run DMC album until I bought it that day. And it was something special about busting that package open. On an album, I mean, man, you can't even buy an album no more. They CDs, man. I'm talking about, it was something about dropping that needle on that album, busting that plastic and dropping the needle on that album. It was something about that. We don't have that no more. Radio has been killed. Every playlist is the same all over the country. It wasn't like that back then. You could fly on an airplane and go to different places. In every city you went to, they had a different song on the chart. Might have been a local artist that was #1 at the time. But everywhere we went, somebody had a different record. You go to Miami, they had a record playing. You go to New York, it was records playing that we had never heard. You come to Houston, it was records on the radio nobody ever heard anywhere else. And when you looked at the charts and looked at the different regions and saw what records was hot in the different regions, it'd be different records a lot of times at the #1 spot, depending on what was hot in that region. When these two companies bought up all the radio stations and started controlling all the playlists and started putting handcuffs and bracelets on the DJs, they stopped all that. So everywhere you go, you hear the same record playing, and they make them play it all day long. You might catch something in the mix show, there's only a few hours in the day to be able to play the records. So the records you catching in the mix show is the records that the majors is trying to break. The independent dudes don't ever get no play no more. So man, you know, it took the fun out the music. They thought they was doing something good and they were gonna be able to monopolize, but it's got people buying XM and Sirius radios now. They listening to satellite because radio is watered down. We don't like that. As a consumer, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? As a major label artist, it may be good because you blocking a bunch of people out. But as a rap fan and a consumer, that's bad for business. So, you know, we just having fun with this thing, man. And I'm just trying to bring some more unity into this rap thing and squash all the BS, you know what I'm talking about, all the beef. If it ain't about no money, man, it really ain't about nothing. So what we trying to do is all come together and unionize at some stage in this game.
Rest in peace, Pimp C, man. In my opinion, Pimp C definitely top 5 of all time. If you disagree, then fuck you. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. I felt like that speech is very motivational. You know, a lot of people, I guess they think I'm getting more sports-like and I'm getting away from the hip-hop, but nah, it's still hip-hop. But I feel like that speech is very powerful. Listen to exactly what he's saying. Everything he's saying is true. And a lot of these rap niggas, nigga, you can't speak that shit and all that. First of all, if you is talking about how you got coke and you know somebody is of the same community as you and they struggling, you know, their mom's struggling and they dying from that shit, and you brag about on your tracks, I just flipped bricks and a whole bunch of other dumbass shit, then nigga, that's not cool, my nigga. Like, it is what it is, what it is. Some niggas don't give a fuck, they don't have that. It's not about conscience, I know it's about money, but nigga, we can get more money if we unify. We on that separate shit. When you hustle, that's separatism, nigga. That's selfish type game, nigga. If we stay unified, we can have that. But a lot of niggas don't want other niggas get on. I'm an independent motherfucker, so I feel everything Pimp was saying. And it's a lot of goofy shit in this music game, yo. Like, and niggas keep just verifying it because they get money. Fuck these goofy ass mumble rap motherfuckers, man. If you can't spit knowledge, then fuck you. It is what it is, man. Fuck that dumb shit you talking, man. Anyway, man, speaking of music, revealing the proof.
I'm back with it, they can't fuck with it. I leave them all stirred frozen like they did it. To themselves, fucking with the Ice King. Lame ass niggas acting like they know what it mean. I don't wear chains, just so you can get your thoughts on the right thing. I'm talking about bars, nigga, that's all we speaking here. Lames acting like they hard, but they not aware. Like they was ass naked in head. They fucking and finger fucking. I told you I'm aware. If it bust off, then it bust off. Cut them off with machete. Yeah, I like to have my sword involved. They said keep it sword, that's just biblical shit. I don't like these lame that be talking slick, acting like I'm the one that's not lame after Ray. Got the patch on right now, come and take it. I got your face, I might just break it. If I see you face to face, we ain't FaceTiming. It's all raw, all balls. I leave my start under my foot when I stomp, y'all. And still acting like that you stomping it, y'all. I leave your ass dancing when this shit get hot, dawg. Talking about the heater. Do this for my guys that bump real shit straight out these speakers. If you bump robots, nigga, I will eat the all of your top 5. Most likely it's them new guys that sing like they flip eyes, but in reality they ain't flip. Nuh-uh, they ain't do that. Acting like you hard, motherfucker, don't be stupid. Well, he can't help that he dumb. Lames acting like that he don't know That's the boy that fuck with R.A.I.N and got punched in his shit. Broke his brain cells and his ligaments. Damn, I ain't do that with my bare hand. Yes I did, motherfucker, I dare you to understand. This nigga mine, man you can't. I can't even figure it out, so I overthink. I smoke a lot, but when I'm real depressed, I can't lie, motherfucker, yeah, I got a drink. JK for them niggas, they acting like they pulling them straps and banging them triggers. All hard, all balls, you niggas can't deliver like I can deliver. Guarantee I spit scriptures. Amen to that. I don't fuck with niggas, it's lame. In fact, I can talk about how the homie had the gas. Tosses in the bushes that he was done busting. Anybody else get straight all concussions. I don't got my license yet, gotta play smart. Niggas acting like they lames, don't start. The fuck with this kid R.A.I.N, I will take your heart and rip it out and put that shit back in. Let's play a game of operation. I don't know these motherfuckers think they 18. I'm just chillin', relaxing and waiting. Album on the way, nigga, be patient. I know I promoted a lot of shit, nigga, it's independent. I'm fucking up your ligament. You should've never fucked with him. All off the top, I don't need pen. They can never incarcerate him. This young black man, really a black man. Like I go on the streets with my gap, man. Robbing shit like Batman. It's predictable, but you have to understand I'm the Joker, motherfucker really would choke you. I would be the only one that be fucking it over and over. I'm talking about my rhymes, the instrumental beats, whatever, just all the time. All bars, all facts, and all my rhymes. You can check my history, I'm fine. Acting like you lame, motherfucker, don't pop spine. I do that myself and I go whoa. Dance on them niggas, I don't really got the answer for niggas. I guess I'm in my sway shit, I don't know if it's early in the morning. Pop pistol at niggas that be yawning. It's a day I had, like the daughter of my Uncle Dorman. Real nigga acting like that you hard, but I swear we be storming. X-Men on the team, they can't fuck with R.A.I.N. I mean, what do you mean? I've been dropping mixtapes since I was like 13. Killing individuals, nigga, pop spleen. More shit for these niggas. I give them all the shivers whenever we deliver. It's whenever we speaking scriptures. The holy one in the water when I pick them up from the lake, cause that's where I send them. Like I was on Shaq, the magic I'm fat. I gotta bring championship with the feel that I give. I got them all understand that we all care about Jackson. I'm talking about Michael. Fuck you and your white presidents. Fuck you and the green tube, that's all you care about. I worry about families, they lick my whereabouts. Instrumental all balls, nigga, we was shout. Another day, another crown. Yeah, Alpha really putting shit down. Thumbs up, you got. So make sure you chance every single second and minute out your day, man. Real talk. Mind racing constantly, I wish I can chill. But I got things to accomplish and I gotta keep it real. Just that Maryland down feel. They feel my vibe because I really have no chills. No filter at all, I gotta speak what I feel. And everybody around my circle is really real. No in between, I swear to God that I intervene with these demons all the time to see what I mean. I visualize the same wicked dreams. Hopefully I change up soon because I can't keep sleeping, man. These things is haunting me, I swear I gotta leave now. Cause if I ever exit out, it will be some rounds fired off. Hopefully they don't touch my soul. Lord knows I mean the best and I want to grow. But sometimes these guys are Pinocchio. They lie just to get ahead for the nose to grow. 100 million stories too. It's better you than me for real. I told you that I love you, girl. So forever make sure you don't get killed in an art of war. 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 Don't get killed in an art of war. Baby, I support you in an art of war. Killed 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 in an art of war. Don't get killed in an art of war. Baby, I support you more. My vision still getting blamed. I shout out to my nigga Blaine. We all in this together, SCCH, man. God damn it, Rain. Can you slow it down? You was aggressive starting off, but you's a poet now. No, I'm a prophet, dawg, cause I prophesied around. They see the facts that you really speaking about it now. I've been through it all, but I came back for more. I seen the trapper scene, people die the whole galore. It's not fun when you on that dark side. Got family at High, it is out Parkside. Been it be that high, like people said you climax. Never was I let nobody ever take my mind back to them wicked days. Hopefully I can accomplish that. Over succeed and never speak on that nonsense. In an art of war, killed 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 in an art of war. Don't get killed in an art of war. Baby, I support you. It's the art of war. Gotta be ready in the art of war. Baby, it's the art of war. If you got a desert, better shoot it and shoot one more round for them niggas. One more round for them niggas. Shoot around for my niggas. Shoot around for them niggas. Lay it down for me, nigga. Lay it down for this nigga. I love you with my heart and I always bang them triggers. Boom. Yep.
Yeah, man. Revealing the pool information now. Crab season, Art of War. Yeah, man. Young Alfred. Yeah, man. You know, we doing what we doing, man. Episode 13. Shout out to everybody that just continue showing love and embracing the boy, man. I really appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas was like, yo, why you gonna do the podcast and you don't have 100, no, not 100, you don't got like 1,000 views. And fuck them niggas. They know how I operate. I never did none of this music shit because I wanted, you know what I mean, niggas to have a large opinion on it as far as me having 1 million views and all this other shit. People organically fuck with my shit and I fuck with that. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. It's families. I ain't gonna call no names out, but it's close family. Some of my first cousins, they will bump another nigga shit and not support my shit openly. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I, in my personal opinion, that's why I had to cut a lot of niggas off, even family. You know what I mean? Because the family not for you or they be for another nigga. In my opinion, you're not family because you have other guys who you're not born to in the family, but they treat you like your family. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I got my support from, you know what I mean? The family, I can count on my fingers. And I love y'all. I appreciate that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But the rest of y'all family, man, fuck y'all. It is what it is. Y'all some bitches. Y'all know who y'all is. So fuck y'all. It is what it is. Y'all lame. And man, let's get into some boxing. My man Danny Garcia, he's back. He back in action, boy. Revealing the proof information now. Yo, Danny, talk that shit, man.
How about them Eagles, Danny?
Yeah. Waited a long time for that.
Hey, Danny, were you surprised that they used that Meek Mill song as their theme song?
Nah.
Let me get you a chair, too.
That's
the song is hot.
That's a perfect song.
Yeah.
It's a hype song. Can you close the door?
Yeah, oh shit.
So welcome.
Excuse me, guys.
I think we need to put a hoodie on.
This one's gonna be for Angel, guys. Heads up. There we go.
So welcome back. Oh, thanks. It seems like ages. It does. It does. But it's here now, so that's
week away.
That's all that matters.
As it felt, strange being off for so long. It's almost a year. What were you doing? What you been doing?
I was just resting, man. Just chilling, enjoying my life. Just being a regular person for a few months. Enjoying, spending time with my family. And that's basically it. That's all I did.
Could you put it away and not be thinking about?
Yeah, I didn't watch boxing. I didn't do none of that. I didn't watch sports or none. So I just stood home chilling.
What'd you learn from your fight against Heath Herman?
I learned that you can't leave in the hands of the judges. Gotta go for the kill, but it is what it is. It was a close fight. Could have went either way. They gave it to him. It is what it is.
Danny, do you think, welterweight division's got hot again? And Thurman's out there still. That Errol Spence is hot now. I mean, Crawford is moving up to 147. When you look at these guys, what do you think? I mean,
at the end of the day, everyone's got to prove themselves. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, everyone's got to prove themselves. You got to let the puzzle pieces fall into place. Eventually, everyone's gonna fight each other. But for now, for me, I do like I did it my whole career. I just take it one fight at a time. I can't worry about who's in the division or who's who, because things happen. You never know.
Tell us about your fight with Brandon Rios.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to get back in the ring. I'm excited to get back in the ring for a little layoff. I want to say a long layoff. But I feel good. I feel rejuvenated. My body feels fresh. My body healed real good. Training camp's been going well. No injuries. And it's time to get back in there and go to work.
Danny, how long was it from the time of the Thurman fight to the time you got back into the gym?
I've been in the gym for 3.5 months already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been in the gym for about 3.5 months because I thought I was fighting it. Before, so I was already in the gym.
So we're saying what, October, November?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna fight like in January.
Okay.
I was gonna fight in January or December.
Okay.
So I was in the gym already training. So I was already getting ready. Shaking off, staying loose. So I've been in the gym for a little bit already.
You feel what I'm saying? So that was Danny Garcia, man. And he basically said, he gotta go for the kill, meaning he's not gonna do that point shit. He's gonna catch wreck in that ring. He's doing niggas dirty, yo. You know what I mean? That's what Danny Garcia said. He's not playing with these guys. He's doing them dirty. I feel like he felt a lot of guys, no, not a lot of guys. Keith Thurman, he got the lucky one. He got the easy fade on him, the easy victory. I think he was interpreting that he felt like the judge was more in favor of him. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, Danny, yo, you back, boy, yo. Man, you feel what I'm saying? Yo, catch wreck, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You one of the favorite ones I fuck with. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Philly, what the fuck is good, man? Yeah, man, it's just a good year for Philly, man. The Six is nice, everybody nice, man. But anyway, switch it up. Home crowd. Let's listen to Leonard talk about my man Tank. Yeah, man, my man from Baltimore. You already know what the fuck time it is. The home. You feel what I'm saying? Let's see him chop it up on Tank. You know, these clown
So you've said a few times now that you made Gervonta Davis the biggest star in the sport. So
that's Floyd's objective and my objective.
So your objective
and star power has nothing to do. See, people get the two mixed up. You can be the best fighter.
Well, that's the point.
You can be the best fighter. But you can be the biggest star.
So you have no intentions on proving that Gervonta Davis may be the best fighter. You more want him to be the biggest star because, for instance, you guys don't like to acknowledge Tevin Farmer, but Tevin Farmer is in the game to be the best fighter in the division. You guys are more concerned with being the best star. Is that basically?
Tevin Farmer is doing what Tevin Farmer's got to do. And he can continue to do that and wish him nothing but the best. But at the end of the day, in the big scheme of things, it's like
it's all about the money.
I mean,
fighter out there is Lomachenko.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Mikey Garcia is another good fighter.
I respect anybody's opinion. I mean, but to answer your question, I think you kind of got that confused.
I'm just trying to figure it out because we know Tevin and Gervonta say they want to fight each other, but you're basically saying
fighters,
we're only
that's what fighters do. That's what fighters do.
Right.
That's what fighters do.
So you guys.
What does Tevin Farmer bring to the table?
He's bringing a lot. I mean, he's an excellent good fighter. The people want to see it. He just fought for the title that Gervonta lost because he didn't make weight. So in reality, in my opinion, they're on the same level. They should fight each other.
No, Gervonta Davis is. Tevin Farmer's on what level?
On the same level as any world champion out there. He just fought for the title.
Has he been world champion yet?
He should have been. He should have won. You said that you thought he won.
Did he become world champion?
Unfortunately, no, due to whatever reasonings behind it we can't control.
That's unfortunate, and I wish the young man the best. All he has to do is continue doing. I think personally, he's a terrific young fighter. Right. I think he's a terrific young fighter.
And so is Gervonta. I think that would be an excellent, super mega fight, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, again, I think I know a thing or two about this sport and the direction that we're going with our fighters. If he happens to be one of the guys that we're fighting, so be it. Gervonta Davis would knock him out just like he does in the rest of the guys.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah, man. What's good with y'all? For the ones who didn't know who was that talking, then y'all don't know nothing about boxing. Then that's like, it's not even about if you know anything about boxing. That's like everybody knows, man. That's it's Floyd Peeps. Yeah, man. Man, CEO, big, yeah, man. Anyway, man, Tank, man, yo, beef. You gotta support the home crowd. You feel me? I call him Baby Mike because he knock niggas out. Yeah, man. You'll be catching right. He be hurting them boys in that. You feel what I'm saying? He'll be hurting them boys in that, man. In my opinion, if I call somebody Baby Mike, Mike Tyson is, in my opinion, other than Ali, the greatest of all time. I feel like Ali, you can't even compare him to nobody. Because, of what he stood for, deeper than boxing. Not only what he did boxing-wise, but just like how they got Jerry Less as the logo, if boxing had a logo, then it should be Ali on that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because of his significance and what he stood for, and everybody could fuck with him. And that man talked that Old Bay, man. Ali used to talk Old Bay. You feel what I'm saying? He a little bit of hip-hop in this shit, so you have to fuck with that. But Tank, yo, that nigga nice, man. You already know. I'm gonna go to a fight, you mean? I promise you I'm gonna go to a fight. You feel what I'm saying? That's the home. You gotta support the home. Floyd said he believe in him. I think Tank, he gonna have the Iron Mike Tyson appeal. You already know, but throwback type shit. I did talk about Mike earlier with the upset of Buster Douglas. Mike basically owned up to it and said he was the man. Let's listen to where Buster Douglas is at now. Yo, my fault, yo. Revealing the proof information now. Let's hear from the man himself, Buster Douglas, and what he's been up with.
Where have you been the last several years? What have you been doing with yourself, and what are you doing now?
Well, you know, raising a family and just doing little personal appearances and you know, little training techniques, and you know, really just enjoying myself and really enjoying life, having a wonderful time.
You talk about your family a little bit. How many kids you have?
3 sons.
Oh, what are their ages?
Uh,
You know, they're like 27, 18, and 16.
What got you first interested in boxing? What was it about the sport that drew you to it so much?
Well, my father, he did it, and you know, I wanted to do everything he did, and he held me off for a while until I was around 10, and then he decided to bring me in and give me a shot.
You wanted to get in that ring earlier.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to try to see what it was about.
You were never scared of taking that one bad shot to the face?
No, I was always excited about it. You know, I was excited about the challenge, you know, the competition. Yeah, I looked at it like that, you know, and it was just being competitive. You know, and then once I got into it, it was like, whoa, and then I started learning more and more about it, and just got more involved and fell more in love with it.
I've got to ask you about the big fight 20 years ago. I know you've talked up and down about it, but really, you look back at that Mike Tyson fight 20 years ago. Do you look back at that now and reflect like, wow, I can't believe that actually happened?
Well, yeah, it's like, you know, a childhood dream come true, because growing up, you know, we had tons of boxing magazines all over the house, and you know, centerfolds would always be the champions with their belts on. And it was like, wow, I wonder how that would feel, you know, to be, you know, announced as the heavyweight champion or the champion, you know, and it came true, and it was just an awesome experience, you know.
Can you think back to that moment 20 years ago? What was going through? Can you really?
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was just a moment to be seized, you know. It was my moment to have, you know, to take. You know, if I wanted it, I had to take it. I had to go up and do it.
And you did.
And it's a great feeling.
Now, you did take some time after the fight, and I know you actually gained some weight, a little bit of weight. What was your peak weight?
I don't really know. I was really never a scale guy.
No, you really don't know?
No, I don't. You know, but I know it was, you know, it was 3 something.
How hard was that on you? Because for someone who was so in shape, so physically fit, boxed, played sports all your life.
It wasn't really, you know, it wasn't really until like after a couple of years of being like that, it started wearing on me. But you know, I was able to get back and, you know, get back right, get back tight. So
yeah, look at you now.
Yeah, I feel great.
You look good. So what are you doing to keep yourself in shape right now?
Well, just, you know, staying busy and, you know, cutting out a lot of things, and, you know, just trying to really, you know, do a lot of positive things as far as eating and stuff, and, you know, just cut out that drinking, you know, that alcohol and stuff. But
so what do you weigh right now? Do you even know, since you said you're not a scale man?
No, I don't really know.
You don't know. It's just how you feel,
It's
right?
just how I feel, exactly.
It's yours.
You know, and then put the clothes on and still feel loose. I'm good. Everything
You're
is
good
going
to go.
well, yeah.
Why has it been so important to you to stay here in the Central Ohio area, to raise your family?
This is where I grew up at, and I learned to
But
be
you could
me.
have gone anywhere after the big fight.
Yeah, but, you know, this is my hometown, and, you know, I just love being here, you know. I moved away for a little while, but, you know, I just came back to where I wanted to raise my family here, you know, share what experiences that I had growing up.
Do people still recognize you around town? They say, hey, there's Buster Douglas.
Sure.
Sign an autograph still?
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
Can you give me a jab?
Revealing or proven information now. Once again, I recap that was Buster Douglas on the events that happened with the Mike Tyson, because earlier Mike Tyson, I basically played the throwback clip. I'm gonna be doing a lot of those for the boxing, cause a lot of good shit and a lot of niggas need to be educated. But man, Buster Douglas show, I felt like, yo, Bus, I know hella niggas was on his dick like, yo, that's Bus, man, don't fuck with Bus. He'll fuck you up. He beat Mike. I know a lot of niggas used to talk a lot of that shit back in the day. I feel like it was just funny. It was amazing. It was iconic. He got 3 boys, so you know they probably didn't fuck with him either. But they probably would have been like, man, he whipped. That's Buster boys. He fucked Mike up. You know, man. So shout out to Buster Douglas. You know, later on, you know, before the, you know, after the break, I'm gonna play Mike Tyson. He basically was on stage, and he basically spoke on the fight later on of Buster Douglas. You heard him speak on it before on the podcast episode 12, but now I'm basically gonna show y'all Mike Tyson speaking, you know, on stage about it, and you know, this day and age of Mike Tyson. So a few years later, both of it, man. Blessings to Buster Douglas. You always gonna be a legend, man. You gotta respect the boxers. It is what it is. No hard feelings as a Mike Tyson fan, cause I don't hate, man. You know what I mean? I show love to greatness. I mean, legends is legends. You a sucking nigga if you still hating in life, period, man. Shout out to Buster Douglas, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get into the music, man. We're running the information now.
How y'all feeling, man? Shit, it's been a minute, man. Yeah, you know, I've been gone for a minute, man. Grandma passing, man. This shit was kinda depressing, you know what I'm saying? Still fucked up from it. Check me out, I said, your outfit's back to give you pussy boy Alfredo. The pasta that I'm chefing up saucy as fuck. Word of mother, they can let me on Hell Kitchen's payroll. I'm from Milan, man, they don't understand. It's so damn dark, I must have like you hard how it goes. I do this hard till the day I see my grandma again in my motherfucking halo. I ain't talking about Mr. Chiefs though. Whatever his name is, I ain't do this shit in a minute. I've been playing 2K with Young Sammy, we killing it. My nigga Mel home soon. Let these niggas understand I spit cold balls, but I was born in June. Whatever day it's home, believe that shit. You was sucking anyway, man, you gullible as shit. I don't know you motherfuckers that be fucking with this. Sorry, but these niggas only mumbling like blah blah blah. I don't fuck with these lames, nigga, we all stars. Me and AK dropping mixtapes and straight bars. Let these niggas understand that we really got fucking scars. This shit ain't fake, killer mixtapes. Goddamn, I don't think that I can sit straight. I've been tipsy, all for my song. Sorry, them, I've been getting my drink on. Depression is a motherfucker, you know it is. I leave these all niggas shitting and senseless. Since you wanna fuck with the kid of Rachel and them, you can get them bullets straight to the chin. We don't give a fuck who you are once again. The Maddox in my blood, motherfucker James is him. Young Alpha, we out this bitch. And we don't like you motherfuckers, so don't talk too damn kids. All of his motherfucker. We spit bars, nothing but scars, motherfucker. I say that shit a lie, I'm just joking, but still, motherfucker, this is the pie that I never had to piss and then I once filled it up. With all goals, how my family's is fat as fuck and high as fuck, doing whatever we wanna do, whatever we pose. I told these niggas I don't fuck with you. So don't ask for my goal, I leave them all froze. Like one day in summertime, I had to let these niggas know. Gave a nigga a bloody nose, I broke that shit though. With them right and left blows. I'm just fucking up the game. Let these individuals know that you can't fuck with rain. This rain stay assets, so fuck your umbrella, man. And you dumb fella, thinking that you dumb clever. I already told you this acid rain, so you gon' need more than an umbrella.
This is the highest cost. Take you and make you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me?
I'm from a state with the crab be the logo. And niggas fancy senses, dopes in the polos. Don't forget them camos, nigga, that's a no-no. And if you on the block hustling, don't talk to Popo with the Frank. Yeah, I'ma go slow, sipping on that Z-Quil, as the smoke is dope. Niggas ain't fucking with rain, that's a no. Always gotta be well connected when you flow. And if you disrespect a nigga, I will break your nose. Like the cocaine and when you sniff it to the nose. But let's not talk about the white girl, because stories of crack cocaine, I got a lot of those. Whether business or even personal, you would never know. Rain would never sell a soul. Anyway, this song well connected with the blow to the death of me, you know.
This is the highest cost. Take you and make you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me? This is the highest cost. Take you and make you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me?
Your grace and mercy has me on the standstill. Your soul calls out for companionship, but you have a man still. But you told me that he was cheating with sleeves until y'all beefing. You quickly hit my telephone line when you wanna get even. That blade cut deep, but somehow we stopped the bleeding. Stroke after stroke, and my bed is like a roller coaster. Loud in my great blunt, we smoke over and over just to make our bodies float. Making love until the early morn. Toast some vodka in the toast. We need scrambled eggs. Don't forget the butter, just in case we get jammed up. To slip out of the tight ropes. My pockets deep like that winter coat that hold me down when it was very cold. You that cheese, baby, you know provolone. We gon' have whatever that we need soon. Long as we keep our heads high and never look down upon the rest of the hatred niggas, that when it's gone. We keep pushing forward even when they throw them stones. We just curve a beautiful sculpture with our broken bones. Falling inside the trap door with inside the dome. Trying to break free and safely get home. Mama's probably wondering what's taking me so long. But I'm trying to prolong and keep moving on. Sweep our problems away and laugh at them another day. Whenever we decide to jump the broom, I hope my footwork is on point like RG3 before the injury. Hopefully my low ones help me up if I decide to jump too soon. 7 lane, let's make love on the sunset. Fireworks and chocolates before noon, and explain both sides. I'm a Gemini, and we make love when it's heated up before it's ever June. That when the flow, man, is oh so cold. Just grow and don't remain cold. It's heated up, man, the atmosphere is cold. If it gets polluted, it would never grow. It's evolution at its best.
With the heat.
I ain't got no feelings. World made me cold, had to leave people alone. Now I'm grinding in my zone, ain't got no feelings. All up on the mind, yeah. Worry about a hater, now that's like, yeah. I ain't got no feelings. Forget your feelings too. If you fake, ride and bump you in your crew. Yo, I ain't got no feelings. My name is gon' be worth $1 million when we eatin'. Don't you visit cause you stealin'. I ain't got no feelings. Yo, world made me cold, had to leave people alone. Now I'm grinding in my zone, ain't got no feelings. All up on the mind, yeah. Worry about a hater, now that's like, yeah. I ain't got no feelings. Forget your feelings too. If you fake, ride and bump you in your crew. Yo, I ain't got no feelings. My name is gon' be worth $1 million when we eatin'. Don't you visit cause you stealin'. Dark shades, I'm blind, can't see the hate. No direct, no respect, can't say it to my face. Talk behind my back and your feelings, I know you're fake. I ain't mad that I'm the topic that you conversate. Mama told me people gonna talk anyway. Might as well love yourself, go ahead and slay with your bad ass. Keeping it classy, never trash. I'm not bougie, but I'm bad. Hold up. But I'm bad with no remorse. Ride the Lexus like a Porsche. If I got a problem, I ain't scared, I go right to the source. Research it, rehearse it. Ain't no hole in my bloodline. Mess with me, I guarantee you gon' catch my whole timeline. And we fine, I ain't lying. Born and raised on the shore for one old hoe, never linger. If you don't like, then you can't greet that middle finger. Ain't gon' stick it what's in between ya.
These niggas is ass anyway, scales, and this feel like a movie. Driving in a Thunderbird with a couple birds. You'd be more than shocked if you ever get hit by my toolie. Immature side up, feeling like I'm in the twilight zone. Demons take on angels, halos to blend in with the crowd. But I'm used to facing snakes for heaven's sake, so you couldn't fool me. Back to bucking like Ray Allen was my shooter. Got me a bad, pretty two-tone queen. We met at the movies, so it's only right for you to catch a clip for acting goofy. You be on ice like a Disney movie. Anyway, I speak to a body with a light, the soul is far too educated, and I ain't got no feeling. I crack your teeth, you need a feeling. When skills done killed them.
World made me cold, had to leave people alone. Now I'm grinding in my zone, ain't got no feelings. All up on the mind, yeah. Worry about a hater, now that's like, yeah. I ain't got no feelings. Forget your feelings too. If you fake, ride and bump you in your crew. Yo, I ain't got no feelings. My name is gon' be worth $1 million when we eatin'. Don't you visit cause you stealin'. I got off-brand on me and it's looking like designer. Skilly. I'm a cool person, laid back like recliner. Boss in the making, I don't need no consignor. If you really mess with me, you gon' meet my co-miners. Nigga, that's black. And it black at your fucking hat. These nuts and it snap back like a heart attack. No threat, just promise. I'm really being honest. I hop up on the beat and I murder it like bleach. Stack a star, but I know what you gon' eat. These bars are so fucking elite. Say it to my face, I don't need a sneak. Oh, you scared now, I just think that you geek. And I was raised to practice what I preach. Try to stay humble and take no defeat. World made me cold, had to leave people alone. Now I'm grinding in my zone, ain't got no feelings. All up on the mic, yeah. Worry about a hater, nah, that's like, yeah. I ain't got no feelings. Forget your feelings too. If you fake, ride and bump you and your crew. Yo, I ain't got no feelings. My name is gon' be worth $1 million when we eatin'. Don't you visit, cause you stealin'. I ain't got no feelings.
Revealing and proving information that was good with y'all, man. Yo, what up, Scales, man? How you feeling, man? That was Young Alfred. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. And you know, y'all already know, no feelings with these Scales. What's good, Scales? What the fuck's good with you, man? So, like I was speaking before the break, Buster Douglas, you know, that fight, a lot of people was like, yo, Tyson wasn't in the fight. He wasn't fully there. Mike actually feel like that he won the fight. You know what I mean? That's something new to me that I found out today. Later on, probably in the next podcast that I do, episode 14, I'm going to talk on the Van Holyfield fight because Mike also felt like he won that fight. Now, we know the media, they didn't like Mike Tyson because his honesty, his brutalness. He didn't give a fuck who you was. He wasn't a kiss ass. He wasn't considered to be like a suck up. He's real and he represents the underground. Also, once again, whatever you stand for, that's what make you great. That's another one of the reasons why LeBron, a lot of guys not fucking with him, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar type, like the Isaiah Thomas, the bad boy Isaiah Thomas, because of these guys are great. But anyway, you know what time it is, man. It is what it is, though. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just factual information. Buster Douglas is that guy. But that's either near or there. But let's hear my man Iron Mike speak on the situation. It's like, once again, years after him and Buster Douglas had they brawl, Mike already owned up to it, that he lost the fight and he took his beating like a man. He already owned up to it, so this is not like hating type shit.
A few weeks later, I go to Atlantic City, I fight Carl the Truth William, find out he's a lie, I knock him out in 93 seconds. Then I fly to Japan to fight James Buster Douglas. Check this one. Bad day at the office. You know, I didn't think I was going to lose, but I didn't know how I thought I could have won. I wasn't training properly. I was beating everybody even though I wasn't training. I was supposed to be practicing, this is another word I learned too, abstinence. You know, I couldn't even say abstinence, how I was going to practice it, right? That's some folklore tale that you're not supposed to be with a girl before a fight. Nobody believes in that stuff. Cuz didn't believe in that, and I didn't either. Cuz would go, yeah, that's just a form of control. If they can get you to stop having sex, they can get you to stop breathing. And of course, I didn't want to stop breathing, right? And but to be honest, I actually knocked Buster Douglas out in the 8th round. It was a 13-second count. You see for yourself. Check it out. Oh, 1, 2, 3. See the guy in the white glove? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Unfucking lucky number.
All right, so that was Mike talking on it. You know, Your opinion is your opinion on the fight. You got guys that's not gonna change his opinion. This does not take away from Buster Douglas winning the fight. Once again, shout out to Buster Douglas putting in that work. You a legend. Everybody deserves to crown you your crown because you got that dub. You won that fight. People need to show you your respect. Yes, I agree 100% on all of that. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just Mike's opinion. Once again, Mike Tyson was a aggressive individual, and he was not a fan as far as, you know, people, the judges and all those guys. He was not a favorite of those individuals. They as far as they did not favor him. Like, Mike was an aggressive guy because he knew half these motherfuckers only fuck with me because of I bring them money and entertainment. They don't fuck with Mike Tyson. They only fuck with the boxer. You know what I mean? Or Mike, I guess you could say Mike or whatever, but they don't fuck with, you know what I mean, the realism of who Iron Mike is. They only fuck with this entertainer and this heavyweight champion that I got. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, that is what that is. And I feel like that, you know. Anyway, Mike spoke on that fight. He spoke on the severities of it, on how serious that, you know, the fight is and everything like that. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get deep, man. Revealing the proof information now. Another powerful speech, man. You know, Ashley left me speechless.
Does it bother you that a lot of young black people today have no idea what that was like?
Somebody dropped the ball. You see, a generation of people thought, well, I'm going to send my kids to Bryn Mawr and Brown and to James and to Mason, and I'll send them to Princeton and Smith and Mount Holyoke. I'll send them to Yale and Harvard, and everything will be all right. And so I don't have to tell them about how awful it was in the 30s and 40s and even 50s. They don't have to know that. Wrong. It is very clear. He, she, who does not learn from his, her history is doomed to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it ad nauseum.
Is that what we're doing now?
Absolutely. Ad nauseum.
We are beginning to repeat the same.
So it is. This is why this project, why I said yes when I understood what you wanted to do. Absolutely yes, yes. I'm a very good fountain of information, and I have no modesty at all, none. It's a learned affectation, very dangerous. That modesty is put on from without, very dangerous. Because life will slam a modest person against a wall, and the modesty will drop off faster than a G-string will drop off a stripper. Humility is the thing one wants. Humility comes from within out, not out, on. So humility says someone was here before me, and I am here. I have something to do. I too have my responsibilities. And there'll be someone coming behind me who I must prepare the way for.
So how do we change? How do we break the pattern?
This is absolutely, in every way possible. Don't stop talking. Don't stop putting your hands on the children. I do that. I put my hands on the children, the black children, the white children, I put my hands. So, to such a degree that Elmo from Sesame Street was interviewed on the Today Show, and Matt Lauer asked, who you interviewed or you talked to kings and queens and princesses, presidents, who do you like most? And he said, Dr. Maya Angelou.
And that's where our hope is.
Here in Washington, D.C., there's a school, the Maya Angelou School. And we accept children who've been in trouble. only those who've come through the correctional system can go to the Maya Angelou School. And when the young woman, there had been a contest how to name the school, I'd been a supporter of the school. and I was there, as was Senator Dominici and, other senators, and Donna Shalala and Dr. Haidt, and Secretary Herman, and lots of cabinet folks. And this young woman got up, and she said, well, I won, and they told me I have to read this letter, my winning letter. And I'm paraphrasing her, because she then at that time had that same lazy tongue. So she said, well, I think the school ought to be named Dr. Maya Angelou. And why? Because Dr. Angelou's been down here. Every time she comes here, she try to pull us up. And she's been down low. She's been low as we are, And she's now up there. I mean, she's up there. She's up over all you white folks here. But Dr. Haidt said, what? But they always pull the children, all of them. Don't let one slide. Not one. Not one Asian, one Spanish speaker, one white, one Jewish one. Pull them.
But don't many of those young people who went to Mount Holyoke and went to Smith and Yale, et cetera, don't a number of them say, look, I don't need any.
Well, that's all right.
I don't need to be pulled.
Too bad. Well, if they don't. But I mean those who didn't, because they feel they didn't, they then don't give it to their children. But then they didn't get it. Their parents are the ones who sent them off to the white schools with the idea that this would make them even, well, and normal, and white. Well, it's not. Going to school will not make you white. I have 53 doctorates, which means I've been to 53 universities. Hasn't had any effect at all on my complexion. So, no, it's not.
So these parents, and I know some of these parents, the ones that you're talking about, they feel that they're protecting their children from the horrors of the past, that the children don't need to know about what it was like before the Civil Rights Movement. They feel they don't need to know what the Civil Rights Movement was like.
Well, too bad. That's ignorant. It's just ignorance. I'm sorry, but it's ignorant. One can have enormous education and be blitheringly ignorant. Now that is blitheringly ignorant. He who does not learn from his history is doomed to repeat it. Machiavelli wrote that slim volume, The Prince, and I usually keep in any house of mine 6, 8, 10 copies of it to give to young men and women to read, because it became the manifesto for all Western nations. About 1507, about. In it, among other instructions, he showed how, if you really want to control the people, separate them, you can rule them. Divide them, you can conquer them.
Divide them, you can conquer them. Reveal and approve information now. That's the strategy, man. That's powerful, man. Like I said, it left me speechless. That's Aunt Maya Angelou, man. It's like, yo, real talk, bro. I be trying to say this to this generation now, and even my cousins, they're caught up in this stupid ass shit where they feel like they don't want to gain information, at the end of the day. But I understand you gotta live, but you feel what I'm saying? All that stupid shit is not healthy. You're not benefiting yourself at the end of the day. Like, I'm not telling you this shit because I don't care or I don't try to speak this shit. This is why a lot of the times hip-hop was that factor that the youth had that, if we're not listening to our parents and shit, we listen to the rappers. And don't get me wrong, it's no different, but the only negative in that is a lot of these motherfuckers only talk about doing drugs and being fucked up. Now, there's nothing wrong with that if this is their reality, but these kids are fucking with y'all doing this type of shit. A lot of these guys is wearing skirts and all this other type of shit. You dress how you dress, that's cool, but your mind, when you're in a stage like in that smaller type stage, elementary, you really become big on a lot of hip hop. You know what I mean? And you just get hyped from it. You just see it. And start off by dancing because they see the moves and the beat and the flow and all that. But what Maya was saying was this generational thing is she pretty much was saying it's a ticking time bomb and it's over if we don't fix it. In my personal opinion, I feel like things have to be completely destroyed before we can rebuild and fix. I think it's at the point where there's no fixing because we're not making a body. And I say this all the time. I'm gonna be saying this a lot on the album. It's about the body. You have the older ones who are the head. They the ones that been around long enough. They gain the wisdom. Like the ones I say about 30 and up. You're supposed to be like the wisdom. Or even some guys in 30, if you're still able to move and you're active, you also can join the next part of the body, which is the strength, the arms. We are the arms is the next guys that's like 18 going on up as far as 25 before I hit that 30 mark. We are the body, we the strength. We're the soldiers in the war. We have to fulfill that, you know what I mean? And then the last part, the young guys, they are the legs for the future. So we have to make sure they are good because they hold everything together at the end of the day. If we fall over, they are our legs. We have to form God body. You know what I mean? I say this all the time. And I broke this down on the album. You feel me? For the guys who fuck with that type of shit, you know what I mean? You're gonna love it. For those who like that mumble shit, no. The album is obey though. I got some shit on it that you rocking, but for the most part, I'm talking straight talk to a lot of guys, man. I'm coming at the game. You know what I mean? I played it for a couple people. They said that shit is, it's amazing. And, I'm not like a fan of my own shit. Cause I mean, it's just me as an artist. I feel like I can always create better. I don't know what it is. A lot of people say it's not healthy, whatever. But anyway, it's not about me. It's about why Maya had to say this. Listen to everything she said. And a lot of guys still won't get the point. A lot of guys don't care to get the point. So for the guys, including family, including my first cousins, if y'all motherfuckers don't want to involve with me and take what I try to give y'all niggas, then fuck y'all niggas, man. Like real talk, it is what it is. No more cut cards, no more being soft, politically correct, trying to be nice. Fuck y'all. Anyway, man, let's get back to it. Y'all know what type of segment we is. Sorry if I'm getting fired up, but you know what time it is, man. Yo, shout out to my queen first and foremost, man. I love you with my heart, man. Thank you for holding me down. Shout out to, my man Greedy. Shout out to King. Shout out to all the ones that support the boy. My man Sean, my man Dame Dollar, Big Chris. Shout out to my man Dean. Shout out to my man Derwin. Shout out to my man Tito, my man Mr. Doug. Shout out to my man Dave, my man Trick or Trey. Shout out to my man Matt. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that continue to show me love, man. I really appreciate all this. For the ones who don't show me love, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the ones that hold me down, man. Shout out to my brother Mike. Mike, you already know I was in the lab doing me. I got you with that. We about to spit this fire. That's one of the reasons why I cut this album short, because we coming. Shout out to my man Randy. Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother Derek. Shout out to, you feel what I'm saying, the ones that always held me down. Shout out to my sister Tessa. Shout out to my brother Alex. Y'all can hit me up more. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out, when y'all come up here, y'all already know what time it is. We're going to go on that double date. Shout out to everybody that continue showing the boy love, man. I really respect y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man Emilio. What the fuck is good? You feel what I'm saying? My man Emilio from the Bronx. Woo! We gotta link the fuck up. You already know. Shout out to, you feel what I'm saying, my man Parrish. So keep your head up. Continue grinding. Yeah, man, I ain't hear from my man in a minute. My other man Derek, man. Shout out to him. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Robert Holloway. Yeah, man, with the watches, man. I did not forget about you, bro. I got you. Shout out to all the ones that try to talk positive but say negative shit. We know you meant to say positive shit, but you're so fucking dumb that you don't know what you said. But it's okay. We gonna take it as a compliment anyway. Shout out to you. Shout out to, man, all the athletes, entertainers that set positive examples for these kids in the day and age where it's all about that money first. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the ones that still remain themselves despite having to deal with the fuckery from other individuals. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the ones that don't give a fuck about, yo, their day, like what they doing. Like, they take the time out to show love to me because they know I showed them love. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Memel. Shout out to AK. Shout out to K-Ron. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Nene. Shout out to Brianna. You know what time it is, man. I love y'all, man. Shout out to, you know what I mean, all the family that I love, man. You already know. Shout out to the good mothers out there. You feel what I'm saying? The good fathers, the good stepmothers, the good stepfathers, the good, you know what I mean, grandmothers. Love them while they here, man. Real talk, man. They the OGs. Remember, God body. Listen, they are the wisdom, man. Shout out to the ones that understand that they can't keep fucking with these stupid ass motherfuckers, even though they fucking up, but you're still fucking with them. Shout out to you, man. I just had to get out of that phase, man. It is what it is, but that's the only way they gonna learn. But shout out to the ones that understand my potential and they telling me to keep going, keep grinding. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the new friends that I got, the new supporters, man. I fucking love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my new subscribers. Shout out to the ones that, you feel what I'm saying, don't think this podcast gonna pop off, but it is popping off because we obey like that. Shout out to all the ones that was worrying about the numbers and all type of shit and not worrying about you just having fun doing you. Shout out to y'all because y'all fucking stupid. But anyway, woo! Y'all know what time it is, man. Close out time. Yeah. Listen, man. Hey, if you smoke, get your fucking Purple Haze. Get your fucking Sour Diesel. Get your Gorilla Glue. Get your motherfucking, if you smoke Reggie, get your Reggie. Nigga, get right. If you got your Black and Mild, stuff that shit or just smoke that shit. The regular kind, if you a savage motherfucker, cause I can't fuck with them joints. They scratch my neck. Get your loose ones. You only got 50 cents. You feel what I'm saying? Get your whole pack if you like that. You feel what I'm saying? Get your blue cigarettes. Get your vape pens. You know what I mean? Some niggas that still do that hookah shit. Nigga, do your hookah. You feel what I'm saying? If you got a good ass book that you reading, I'm reading Alex Baldwin. Yeah, man. That nigga spit some shit in that. Don't mean to call him a nigga, but it is what it is. We rolling. You feel what I'm saying? You got you a nice glass of wine or a nice bottle of wine. Fuck the glass. We going all the way. Feel nice. If you about to go to church, or you in church right now and it's a good ass service, praise God. Yeah, man. Get high off that. Feel the energy, feel the spirits. If you about to deliver a bomb ass speech on the debate team, get high off that. If you on vacation right now, get high off that. If you just appreciate your family, man, the moments and the time that you're with, get high off that. If you are the one and you know that you're gonna get this job that's coming to you, get high off that. You feel what I'm saying? If you pop your Zionies, you're lean. You know what I mean? Get high off them. I don't support everything, but get high. You feel what I'm saying? Once again, you know what I mean? If you about to chef up something crazy, and you know you about to fuck up the game and niggas taste buds, you know what I mean? Get high off that. If you with your wife, your girl, the love of your life, the one that you want, but you ain't tell her yet, make sure you tell her, man. Stop wasting your damn time. Stop wasting her time. You know what I mean? Get with them now. You know what I mean? Don't do that cheating shit, cause don't be surprised if you try to fuck with somebody else shit and you wind up dead. I'm just saying. But God bless. But anyway, get high, feel nice, revealing approved information now. Episode 13. We not stopping. The album on the way. That shit is fire. It's Obey. Yeah, man. I appreciate all y'all that was telling me, yo, keep doing you, keep grinding, man. Yo, shout out to my man Drake from the Berry. Hey, yo, keep your fucking head up, boy. I see you. We gonna work soon. Everybody get high. I love my fucking queen. Man, yo, I don't know what else to fucking say, man. Revealing approved information now, episode 13. Yeah. Until next time, revealing approved information now. Another day, another crown.